What does it mean to possess true masculine confidence? Is it the wealth you gather, the looks you wear, or perhaps the high rung of status you've clambered to reach? If you've pondered this, pause for a moment and consider a more ancient truth. What if I told you that there is one particular masculine habit, seemingly forsaken by the world yet profoundly magnetic to eyes of discernment, that women find irresistibly compelling? It is not trickery, but mastery of the self, of presence, and of the Stoic soul. Marcus Aurelius once reflected, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." This is not about accumulating, but about being. The habit of unshakable presence rooted in the core of Stoic wisdom is what captivates and steadies the heart. Imagine a man standing firmly, the world swirling in its habitual chaos around him, but within, he is still, like the deepest sea, unaffected by the storms above. He understands what aligns within his control and what lies beyond it, choosing not to be shackled by every whim of fate. He remains present, not because he seeks to impress, but because he understands the eternal power of being rooted in the now. Now, let's explore how this presence nurtures itself naturally and authentically in your life through 5 simple yet profound Stoic practices. First, stop apologizing. The roads of life are laden with instinctive tugs to excuse oneself, conform, and seek constant forgiveness for merely existing in one's truth. It's a delicate thrill to own your path without constantly justifying its course. Like Epictetus advised, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Stand firmly without unnecessary contrition. This is not arrogance, but rather an admission that you have the right to your own space and voice. Next, lead without chasing. Leading is an art not tethered to control or domination. It is about charting a course, inspiring through action, and moving with integrity. Seneca put it aptly, "Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for a kindness." Strive to lead with understanding and compassion instead of merely pulling others along, thereby becoming someone others naturally gravitate toward. Then, explore attraction without need. Imagine the peculiar energy of a man who desires but does not need, who appreciates beauty but does not seek to siphon it for personal lack. There is a tranquility in needing nothing from another, a beauty in accepting connections as they are without forcing them to fit an ideal. As Epictetus wisely shared, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Next comes the place of interest, not approval. The world often urges us to morph ourselves into agreeable shadows, echoing the desires of others to earn transient validation. Yet the Stoic man knows that, led by his own compass, he need not ask permission to exist fully. Women appreciate those individuals who are curious about them, about the world, eternal students to the art of living, but do not cling to the validation of external approval. And what of calm desire? In a frenzied world, tranquility amidst desire is rare and captivating. To desire deeply yet choose to breathe into it rather than being consumed by it, that's a trait hewn in the forges of Stoic resilience. As Marcus Aurelius mused, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Unveil yourself as the poet, then. Language and expression are not just for romantic whimsies, but are tools by which the Stoic man crafts meaning despite or perhaps because of life's hardships. Use words to illuminate and uplift, not to chain or diminish. Speak to the soul, for it is here wisdom and beauty communicate as one. And when words cease, presence over words. Simply being present often speaks louder than anything that could be said. To hold space for another with attention, consciousness, and intention is to be gravitational without effort. It echoes the Stoic tradition of silence as strength, contemplation as action. The power of silence, then, is our 8th realm. Silence is not the absence of communication, but a state of profound dialogue within oneself, which eventually resonates with and calms the world outside. It is where true understanding germinates. Stillness creates fire, and it beckons a paradox that the ever-busy world finds challenging to embrace: action through stillness, strength in yielding. In achieving stillness, we achieve a fiery clarity and purpose often lost in noise and haste. And lastly, become unforgettable without trying. True presence does not seek to be remembered. It becomes memorable because it lives deeply in the moment, fully aware and grateful, an embodiment of Stoic truth that lives on even after the moment has passed. In the end, the simple yet profound presence is what makes a man impossibly magnetic, a person not striving to be seen, but whose essence simply cannot be ignored. It is the very embodiment of mastering energy, discipline, and self-respect, making attraction an effortless byproduct of authentic living. As we let that resonate, I ask you now, reflect upon this introspection. Do you think women value presence more than looks or money? Let the quiet truth of Stoicism guide your response. May you like this journey if it has resonated with you, and consider subscribing to the Stoic Spirit for more explorations into the profound depths of male psychology, attraction dynamics, and enduring Stoic perspectives. Share this message with those who seek to unlock their true potential and embrace the Stoic spirit that lies within them. Remember, embody not just the shadow of confidence, but its steadfast presence.